Come on, you're going to love it, trust me. She told him. I'll go first if it will make you feel better, she said. With a wave of her arms, she became the small red-haired girl he had seen the night before and earlier that morning. Her diaper had resized to fit her small form. See, nothing to be afraid of, now it's your turn, she said. Wait, he stammered, but before he could say anything else she waved her arms in the air again and in an instant, his world changed. Everything looked huge, and everything was not as it had been. They were now sitting on the floor and the room was completely changed. It was the nursery that he had seen before, filled with toys and stuffed animals, books, dolls, even a full set of Barbie cheerleaders. The crib and changing table which he had seen earlier were now huge to him. He looked at his body, all his body hair was gone, he was small, and the diaper, a real pamper, was all he had on. You're cute, she giggled. He was again at a loss for words. Sitting there on the floor staring at his small arms and hands, he hadn't felt a thing. He thought that it would feel painful or at least tingly, but there had been nothing. One moment he had been himself, the next he was small and sitting on the floor. See, I told you there was nothing to be afraid of, she said. I can't believe it. He replied. Believe it. She told him. And also, I've taken away our potty training. She giggled. What? He asked, with a tone of concern. Don't worry, it's just for when we're being little, so we'll have fun and use our diapers, she said. You may feel like you have to go pee-pee or poo-poo, and you may try to hold it, but you won't be able to, she added with another round of giggles. You're going to love the squishy feeling in your pampers when you go poo-poo, more giggles. She moved closer to him and stroked the front of his diaper. Just relax, she said. Enjoy this. Her hand on the front of his diaper took away all worries. His arousal returned with a vengeance and he felt it against the slippery mess he had made in the diaper earlier. It was amazing, he was small, yet he felt completely unchanged. In his mind, he was still 16, and felt every bit as excited as he had been before. That's right, baby boy. Enjoy it, she said with a smile as she moved in closer and hugged him tight with her small body. Before long, he was responding with high-pitched moans and short breaths. He was in heaven again, he didn't care what she had done to him, and all he could think about was how good it felt to be wearing a diaper and have her hold him and stroke the front of his diaper. Waves of pleasure raced through his body as he let out a squeal of happiness in a high-pitched tone. She felt his inner feelings combine with her own, it was powerful and she soaked in the strength she received from his pleasure, but this time it was too much. A wave of chaos filled her vision, she could hear the thoughts of hundreds of people at once and couldn't focus as she had before. The noise in her head was too much for her small body to handle, and as the waves of pleasure subsided, she collapsed into his tiny arms. As his excitement faded, he felt her weight collapse onto him. He held her with his small arms and gently rolled himself to a position so that she was lying beside him. He snuggled her close, he felt tired as well. He kissed her forehead and then shut his eyes.